vertex form of quadratic function. Do not forget to subscribe, and if you have any question, feel free to ask or suggest anything. We can write quadratic functions in a number of different forms. The most common is P and Q are the roots. This way of writing a quadratic function is called the intercept form. This is because P and Q are the x-intercepts and C is the y-intercept. The vertex form of a quadratic function is given by the formula. This way of writing a quadratic function is called the vertex form because the vertex is the point h and k. Writing a quadratic in the vertex form is known as completing the square. So, to convert a quadratic function from this form to vertex form, we use the process of completing the square. Method for completing the square. Take out a, leaving the constant alone. Complete the square adding and subtract b over 2a, then square. We have the complete square. At the end, we must multiply and tidy up the constants. Let's see how it works. Using the vertex form, sketch the graph of a function. We need a leading coefficient of 1 for completing the square. So, factorize out the current leading coefficient of 2. We are ready to create a perfect square trinomial. Take half of the coefficient of the x term inside the parentheses. Square it. Now add and subtract it. Multiply by 2 and tidy up the constants. This is the vertex form of a function. The vertex is the point. We know the y-intercept is minus 6. But if we have the equation in the vertex form to find the y-intercept, we make x equals 0 and perform the calculations. The result is the y-intercept. To find the x-intercepts, we make y equals 0 and perform the calculations. The result are the roots, or x-intercepts. Now plot the points and draw the graph. At first sight, the vertex form looks like a big mess, but it is very useful. See some examples. Use the information provided in the graph to write the equation of the function. Look at the graph. The vertex is the point. Take the vertex form and replace h with minus 1 and k with 4. To find the leading coefficient a, we use the y-intercept. The y-intercept is the point 0 and 2. Replace x with 0 and y with 2 and perform the calculations to get the value of a. Take the vertex form and replace a with -2. If we wanted the quadratic function in the y-intercept form, we would expand the brackets and simplify. Use the information provided in the graph to write the equation of the function in standard form. Look at the graph and write the vertex point. Take the vertex form and replace h with 2 and k with 1. To find the leading coefficient a, we use the y-intercept. Replace x with 0 and y with 5. Perform the calculations to get the value of y. Take the vertex form and replace a with 1. Expand the brackets and simplify.